What's going on, YouTube? It's Nathaniel back with another video. And in today's video, I want to be highlighting why you need to care less so you can win more. And this is kind of a weird concept to think about. But really and truly, I mean, there's a lot of us right now who are struggling with analysis paralysis, where maybe there's something on our heart, there's something on our mind that we know we should be doing, but for some reason we're preventing ourselves from actually pulling the trigger and just starting off with small steps, and that's what it's all about, really. Small steps equaling big rewards. So in this, I want to help you by sharing a couple of stories, but not only that, helping you overcome this analysis paralysis, this thing that's just blocking you, this thing that's obscuring you from really hitting your potential, really hitting the marks, really hitting your goals and visions. So, I want to start with this story of when I was younger. I played basketball, I played football, I played pretty much every sport at one of the highest levels, but basketball wasn't my primary sport, and at this point in my life, I was really just understanding the game. And, luckily my dad had played before, so, he kind of had some tips for me. So he took me to the court one time. We were practicing layups, and anybody that knows basketball knows that there are certain steps and things that you need to do in order to make a successful layup. It's not just the nice little roll, the finger roll or whatever, but there's more to it in terms of your steps, where you want to aim on the basket, where you want to aim on the backboard, etc. Right? So during this process, we were doing right hand. I'm right-handed, so that's light work, that's easy. I'm doing it, boom, whatever. Then we switched to the left hand, and because it was uncomfortable, everything just didn't seem right. It didn't seem like it didn't flow as well. And with that came me just messing up continuously. And I was doing it because I kept blocking my own success, in a sense where I was thinking too much. I was thinking too much about the steps. I was thinking too much about the hand. I was thinking too much about how to dribble. I was thinking too much of how close I need to be to the basket to start the steps. There was just so much thinking that was going on that it was blocking me from actually just doing. And I remember my dad pulled me to the side, and he just like, when you play football, right? Do you think about any of the steps or the moves that you make before you make them? And I'm like, nah, it's free flowing. It's just something that's natural to me. And he's like, exactly. So I want you to stop thinking about the steps and just do. And that kind of corresponds and goes into another story, not a story, but one of my favorite movies being Star Wars. And this particular scene was when Master Yoda was with Luke Skywalker in the forest, and the ship had crashed, and he was teaching him of how to use the Force. And there was a quote, there was a line in there, and I hope I don't get this wrong because it's straight off the dome, but essentially, Luke was just in a can't mind state. I can't do it. It's too hard. Like that, I just can't lift this ship up. Like I know we've been practicing this, but I just can't do it. And Master Yoda said, do or do not, but essentially don't think about it. You're either going to do it or you're not going to do it. But there's no thinking, there's no prolonging, there's no I'm going to try, none of that nonsense. You know what I mean? It's really just put your feet in the water and see what happens from there. And again, this is the type of mindset that I think is important to develop, that you have to understand that it's not going to be perfect, but as long as you're in motion and you're doing, and you're not thinking as much as to what it is you need to do or you think you need to do, because again, if you're just starting something off, you really don't know what it takes or what you need to do in order to be successful to the degree that you're probably envisioning. So with that, I would say, again, it's more so about you just taking the initial steps, making mistakes, failing, falling, getting back up, than it is about, oh, well, I need a plan, and, I need to sit down, and I got to get this figured out, and what happens if this happens, and if that happens, then what do I do? And get that shit out the way. Honestly, get that out the way. We need to start approaching life with just more urgency. You know, you got to think to yourself, out of 500 million or 250 million sperm cells that, you know, at the time of your inception were released, you were selected from the one. You know, you are the one. And that vision that you keep having, that thought that keeps reoccurring, that thing that won't get off your mind, won't get off your heart, that's your calling. That's the thing that you cannot neglect, no matter if you think it's feasible or not. If there's a will, there's a way, and those who find the way are always going to be winners. Now, why do I share all of this in corresponding to, you know, the title and what I want to talk about? Well, again, what occurred was with the situation with Luke, with myself, as I just care less, you know, and it's going into my daily practices. You know, I was just recently going through some stuff. There was some anxiety, some stress. You know, again, I was stuck in analysis paralysis in regards to what was the next step I should take, what should I do? And my mentor's like, get over yourself. Stop thinking about this. Just do. Like, you're wasting so much time when you start thinking and start putting, you know, processes that you don't even know what you need from, you know, step A to Z or 1 to 10, whatever the case is. Just do it. Just go at it full-heartedly. So, you know, what I want to share with you is some things that could help in regards to getting over that hump, getting over that anxiety, the stress, the contemplation, you know, different things that may be preventing you again from reaching and achieving your utmost standards, goals, and visions. It's the 1-to-1 ratio. So let's say you are a person who does have to be astute, or you do have to kind of get some type of knowledge and understanding, which is okay. The rule I have for you is the 1-to-1 ratio. So for every, let's say, 30 minutes of you study, you have to apply 30 minutes to actual action. Or if you've been reading a chapter and it took you maybe 2 chapters, it took you an hour, all the lessons that you learn from that chapter, you must apply for an hour. And this will get you into the habit of just getting comfortable with doing. You know, you don't have to read the entire book in order to start what it is, whatever you need to start, or the reason you picked that book in the first place. But try this 1-to-1 ratio. Try the 3-second rule, or maybe it's the 6-second rule in regards to when an idea pops into your mind, write it down right away or take action on it right away. Don't let it go. Because the moment you let it go past 30 seconds, the likelihood of you going back to it, you remembering it, is unlikely. So whether you have to write it down so you can remember to do it later, or you take the initial action because you have the time and availability in that moment to do so, do it. You know, these 2 things are going to help in regards to, again, you taking more forms of action that are going to lead to your success much quicker, because success doesn't come with one big step. Success is accumulated. And winners understand the value of taking L's, which is lessons, not losses. Only losers think of L's in terms of losses. Winners think of it in terms of lessons. Now, whether that requires a pivot or you continuing on with what it is that, you know, you're supposed to be doing, either way, you're looking at it as a learning opportunity, because you're getting better with every step you take. With every time you keep the ball rolling, you're getting better and you're getting closer to success, and you're becoming a winner. So that's why I say with that, you must care less to win more. I mean, it's as simple as that. Stop caring about what other people think. Stop caring about the opportunity to fail. Stop caring about what things look like if you were to fail. Stop caring about you not knowing or being unsure of the unknown, of the realm of the unknown. Just do it. Who cares? At the end of the day, you know, it's only your life, and you're the only one who's going to be buried at the end of the day. You're the only one who was born into this life alone, unless you were a twin. But even then, they don't come out at the exact same time. Anyways, with that being said, again, I just want to share that message with you because it really resonated on my heart, especially with some things that I was dealing with, and I'm being transparent about that. And I think that it's going to add a lot of value into your life when you could just be careless and you just go into this world and you attack everything that you need to attack and you do everything that you need to do. So again, with that, I just want you guys to be free. I want you to be liberated. Obviously, when I say care less, it doesn't mean neglect your morals, your principles, your values, but in the same breath, like, just don't care about anything but accomplishing what you look to accomplish. And it's as simple as that. And you're going to win more. You're going to find more success. And enjoy it, man. Enjoy the process. Enjoy the moment. Enjoy the trials and tribulations. Enjoy the journey. Because when you look back, it's going to be those things, once you obtain that success, that you're going to look back and be like, damn, man, I remember when I went through this. And, people see me now as some great success. But at the end of the day, it's like, they don't know what I've been through. They don't know the trials, the tribulations, the things that I had to overcome, the things that I had to endure. So with that, guys, again, you are the one. Don't neglect the things that are on your heart, that are burdening your heart, that are on your mind, that you seem to see as some type of vision. Attack those things full-heartedly, even if you don't know where to start. And at the end of the day, you'll be so proud of yourself with the things that you've accomplished along the journey than you would if you were to look back and say, damn, I really missed out on this opportunity, or, I remember when this came up and I just didn't act on it. Remember that God is with you. Call on to him for this journey. He is the one that's giving you this vision. So with that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you did. And I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, peace.